two cases, one defendant, and a courtroom holding its breath. He's about to hear one of the most disturbing charges imaginable: aggravated sexual assault of a child. This isn't routine, this isn't paperwork. This is a moment where every word carries weight. A plea hearing? No. This is serious, and the judge knows it.
Two cases, correct, ma'am?
No,
It's just, they're gonna dismiss the other.
They're going to dismiss one?
All right, it says one, she's pleading on the sexual case.
trafficking.
I have two cases here. Cause numbers 23, a CR 889, the credit or debit card abuse, state jail felony. 23 CR 1491, the first degree felony of aggravated sexual assault of a child. Is that what she's pleading guilty to?
Yes, sir.
891. 889 will be dismissed as part of this agreement.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
That's great. And are you Danielle Davis
Yes, sir.
here with your attorney, Mr. Adams, and the state's attorney? Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment and arraignment in 1491? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
In summary, ma'am, this indictment alleges that on or about December 1st, 2021 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the first degree felony of aggravated sexual assault of a child, which carries with it a term of life imprisonment or any term of not more than 99 years or...
Let's break this down. She's pleading guilty to a first-degree felony, the kind that can send you to prison for life. But instead, she's walking away with 17 years. Why? Because plea deals move fast, cut corners, and spark controversy every single time.
In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and the punishment range applicable?
Yes, sir.
An agreement has been reached where you would be pleading guilty, sentenced to 17 years. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Imprisonment. And then clause number 23 CR 889 will be dismissed as part of this agreement. Is this your understanding of the agreement? You will be given credit for all time you have served in custody in accordance with this case. If I follow this agreement, ma'am, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes.
How do you plead to this? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty? I show you what's marked with State's Exhibit 1 there. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents true and correct? State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence
No objection.
without objection admitted. This states you were mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You were guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, cross-examination.
At this point, she's giving up everything. A jury trial, the chance to fight the evidence, even her right to stay silent. Once that guilty plea hits the record, the courtroom changes. It's no longer about arguments. It's paperwork, procedure, and the cold finality of conviction.
Of witnesses, totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All truth so help you God.
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record for all purposes.
No objection.
Pre-sentence report is waived.
Yes, sir.
I will follow this agreement if nothing further and find you, ma'am, are pleading guilty voluntarily to this first degree felony of aggravated sexual assault of a child. And it's aggravated for, among other reasons, the child was then and there younger than 14 years of age. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 here admitted to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this first degree felony of aggravated sexual assault of a child. I am following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 17 years. Do you understand what has happened today, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Stand by. Now, one other.
Now here's the moment that changes her entire life. the sex offender registration. This isn't a form, it's a lifetime stamp, a label that dictates where she lives, where she works, and even who she's allowed to speak to. Once it's assigned, nothing stays the same.
We need to go over. You now have a reportable conviction or adjudication for an offense requiring you to register in the sex offender registration program. And this is aggravated sexual assault under section 22.021 of the Texas Penal Code. And thus you are required to register. This is not completed yet. You got to fill this out. More. I'm going to help on the top. All right, I'm going to show you. I filled all of this. Is this review it? Is all of that correct? And did you sign that document? And yes, it is going to be part of the record. And this is a sex offender registration admonishment. So you now have a reportable conviction requiring you to comply with the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure Sex Offender Registration Program. Failing to do so properly and timely would be a criminal offense that can result in prosecution. If you move to another state that has similar reporting requirements for sex offenders, you must report and register in that state, and failing to register can result in you being charged with a criminal offense. Do you understand the requirements here? And I believe this is for life.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
This, in this case, these requirements will last and follow you for the rest of your life. So make sure you follow them.
This isn't temporary. It's for life. Miss a single registration, one slip, and she's back in prison. It's a legal leash that never loosens, never comes off. Every day, every move, now under the law's unyielding eye.
Do you understand now? Yeah. Anything else on this?
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, and I did submit the dismissal on the state jail felony case.
Well, real quick. I don't have it. Do we have this? The dismissal?
I don't have to.
That's going to be Commissioner CR 889, right?
That's correct.
Well, I should have.
Every time I try to plug it in, the board opening time, it goes, oh, just, you know.
Okay, when it comes across, the court will sign a dismissal on 889 as part of this agreement.
Thank you.
Next, who's next?
Mr. Jose.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I remember you took away my phone calls and stuff like that while I was in the county, and I was on restriction. I couldn't get no type of communication whatsoever.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not gonna get in communication with her, and I'm just trying to find out if I can get my communication back, like my postal mail and stuff like that.
We don't have any objection, Your Honor. The main purpose was that make sure the witness wouldn't be influenced or anyway like that.
Communication, attempt to influence the witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't. I will lift that order But whatever if the jail has other orders for other reasons, I'm not going to interfere with that.
Okay.
That's going to be their business. But as far as that order from me, this case is disposed of now. So it's no longer necessary.
And here it is, the moment of truth. The judge doesn't sugarcoat it. Live differently, stay away from children. This isn't just the law speaking, it's a moral command. And this time, there's no second chance.
You need to live your life completely differently
Yes.
than harming children in this way. That's
the jail today.
the most,
You do.
that's
Thank you.
most harm.
Appreciate you.
Anything else? That is all.
Like,
That's it.
yeah.